Okay, so I think I can fix that. The lighting's not right, but I think I can fix it. I can fix that in editing. Okay, so I just recently handled a social conflict. Now, what I chose to do, again, a lot of the stuff I do choose to ignore. Um, uh, Sometimes, being able to listen to Thai can have its downside. I mean, not really, but you can know too much, and I just pretend I didn't hear it. If it's somebody not in my life, what the hell do I care what they're saying? I mean, really, what do I care? Um, if it's somebody in my life or someone looking to get into my wife's life, then maybe I care. Anyway, so what happened? So I mentioned this guy at work, with my wife's work, I don't work, the other day, and so I resolved it with body language. I didn't, once I say something, I can't unsay it, you know? Hmm. I'm at Rusty's Cafe, and the coffee is just absolutely incredible. As are the mango cashew biscotti things. Um, anyway, so consistently, he'd been speaking with her in very rapid Thai Kolat, which is fine. They do that all the time. That in and of itself is nothing. But then they choose their work groups by social and by personal preference, by who's a friend or not, and he was in her work group, and he can probably be helpful to her. So that's all so far all fine. But then he made a really, I mean, by any Western standard, and maybe not by a rural Thai standard. I think well, I know because I checked, by like the city of Kolat, a guy saying that would probably get decked or something. But in the country, they make very inappropriate, rude type sexual comments apparently frequently, is what it looks like. What it really looks like. Anyway, so but after he did that, which is fine, but then after he did that, he began acting really guilty, like really strange. And he refused to look at me, refused to salwadi me, but he sure would talk to my wife, but not to me. No, that's not going to fly. So I just, there's been some past body language stuff which would indicate he's afraid of me. Whatever, caveman, ego, call it what you want, whatever it is. And so I just sat. And Thais have like no concept of personal space with us, anyways. But they don't seem to like it when we do that to them. I don't know why that is. I truly have no concept, and it's not worth exploring to me. I could investigate it and probably get an answer, but it's not worth it. I don't see any value or interest in that to me or the viewers. But anyway, so I sat super inappropriately close to him uh, 2 days ago or something. And at first he was talking to somebody else, and he turned and looked at me. And when he turned and looked, nose to nose was probably, a foot and a half maybe. And he literally jumped and went, oh, and he really reacted to that. And I didn't react. I just kind of stared and was really calm, made no quick movements, and just sat there. And after half a minute or so of awkward time, he eventually moved on and went and sat somewhere else. He sat directly across from my wife in an empty room and was chatting with her and ignoring me when he did that. And so I think I was successful in non-verbally communicating that I needed to be regarded in some way. I didn't say respected, but I need to be regarded in some way. So, anyways, saw him today, and he's peachy. Super friendly. He's my new best friend, which is fine. That's fine. He's on my radar. I kind of have an idea of who he is. But if he's openly disrespecting me and being a complete dick to me and making me look like a schmuck to everyone there, eventually, one of my concerns, other than it's really rude, and I don't need that, two, I might get another shark in on the feeding frenzy on Robb, and I don't need that either. So if I wanted to have heartache and pain and all that, I just would have stayed married. See, you knew there was a marriage joke coming, but no, there's just no need for that. Am I big enough to take a few insults? I've taken more than my share, man. Let me tell you, and a lot of it I let roll off my back. I don't need to worry about it. But sometimes, anyway, so that was that. That's how I handled it. That's what I did. Right or wrong, you might do different. You might do the same. Who knows? But it seems to have worked. Point being that some stuff's going to get on your radar. Some stuff need to kick back off the radar. I think, in my opinion, some things you do want to pay a little bit of attention to. And it's not a worry about Fawn. I have no worry about her. I really feel very secure with her. I really don't see her cheating on me. I really don't see that. And I have mutual friends with her that are more loyal to me than her, that are more my friends than hers here. And they tell me the same thing. It's just not what they see in her heart. It just isn't. But women don't always have the social authority here to reject unwanted attention from men. And I've seen that a dozen times in the little over a year that I've lived here. And I've seen that maybe once in my entire lifetime in the States. So is it way more common here? God, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. So I don't need somebody pulling all over her all the time, her stressing about it, and then we have a problem, she's got a problem, everybody's got a problem. So I wanted to nip in the bud. And I think maybe I did that. Hopefully I'm not lying to myself. Hopefully I'm seeing it accurately, but it's always a challenge. That's it. And I've got a little bonus video of Fawn.
A few snacks before the main meal comes. And a few beers.
She's in a spicy pepper coma.
Yeah, I'm more dead.
That's Rob over there.
No. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.